we are going to learn something regarding expected value. Now let us first understand how to find out expected value, and then we'll be getting into detail of where it is useful, why we are finding out expected value and other points. Say my variable x is say in rupees and it is 100 and minus 10. The probability of getting rupees 100 is 0.10 and probability of getting negative 10 is 0.90. Total probability should always be 1, it is 1. Expected value can be found out by sigma xi pi. What is sigma xi pi is 10. This is 0.9 into 10 is 9 rupees. The expected value is positive 1, is it right? And the expected value is positive 1. Now, this formula we will be understanding, but first understand what is expected value and how it is useful. So, suppose someone tells me to play a game. I ask him a charge for playing a game. He says me, you will have to pay rupees 10. If you win, you will be getting 110 rupees minus this 10 rupees, that is a profit of 100 rupees. But if you lose, you will be losing your original amount and your loss will be negative, that is 10, loss will be 10 rupees. So this is playing a game. Now I am finding out constant probability. Probability of winning is 10% or 0.10. Probability of losing is 90% or 0.90. See the question. Should I play this game? I want to see, you can take a decision, sir, we should not play this type of game where gambling is involved. But I want to take an informed decision. Should I play this game or not? If I want to take this informed decision, should I play this game or not? Then ultimately I'll have to find out the expected value of playing the game, and this is how I find out expected value of playing the game. If I win, my profit is 100 rupees, probability is 10%, it is 10. If I lose, I will be losing 10 rupees, probability is 0.90. Expected value is positive. Yes, I should play this game. Sir, so if I play this game, my profit will be 1 rupees. The answer is no. This is not a correct way of understanding the funda. What is the correct way is, as the expected value is positive, this is an informed decision. Yes, still if I play this game, I might lose 10 rupees or I might win 100 rupees. But the informed decision is I should play this game in a long term. If this game is played 1 crore times or infinite times, the winning strategy is to play this game because the expected value is positive. Is it all? So to start a business, if you can find out expected value, you will get an idea whether to start this type of business or not. Expected value will be helpful in everyday decision of your life. What is the amount invested multiplied by probability, what you are losing multiplied by probability, and you will be getting expected value. And by expected value concept, you can find out an informed decision. So what is this expected value? Believe me, it is ultimately average or nu or x bar. So the formula is different. No. How you find out x bar? When the frequency is given sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. Here frequency is probability. Is it alright? This is say f. Is it alright? So instead of fi, can I write down sigma xi instead of fi pi upon sigma pi. Now sigma pi will always be 1. Total of pi will always be 1. So this is 1. Can I remove it? Yes. Sigma xi pi is nothing but average or mu. This is how this one is nothing but average. By taking frequency as probability, this is just an average, and by the concept I can take an informed decision, or I can actually take a good decision regarding my business, playing a game, or any other points. Hello friends, we are continuing with expected value. Along with expected value, we'll be also doing probability distribution. Let us first go to what is probability distribution. We already know frequency distribution, right? What is probability distribution is same as frequency distribution, but frequency is replaced by probability. Now, say let me take an experiment. Tossing of two coins. What are the outcomes? N is 4, that is head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. Now if someone asks me what is the probability of getting exactly 0 head, what is probability of getting 0 head? What are the favorable outcomes? TT, that is 1, divided by what is total outcomes? 4. So this will be the probability. Probability of getting 1 head. What are the favorable outcomes of 1 head? 2, divided by total outcome is 4. What is the probability of getting 2 heads? Then it is again 1 by 4, because favorable outcome is, if you will total out the probability, it is 1. Does this look like a frequency distribution table? Yes. But here the frequency, instead of frequency there is probability, and when the frequency is replaced by probability, the table will be known as a probability distribution table. Start it. Now, understand friends, we have already learned expected value. How to find out expected value of x? It is a sigma xi pi, multiplying probability with it. Why it is not divided by sigma pi? Because sigma pi is always 1. That we have understood in previous lecture. Is it all right? Let me explain you another thing. Expected value of x square. Now can you tell me what is variable over here? Of course variable is x, but what expected value you want is x square? Then it will be sigma x square into what? Pi. Whenever you multiply anything with probability, you will be getting expected value for the same. Is it alright? Where this will be useful? This will be useful in other formula. Is it alright? Now, we know how to find out standard deviation of distribution, frequency distribution. Suppose if someone tells me to find out standard deviation of probability distribution, is it correct? Now, let me rewrite the standard deviation formula. Standard deviation formula when there is a frequency distribution is under root sigma f x minus x bar whole square upon sigma fi. Is it right? Now, when see frequency distribution and probability distribution are same, except frequency is replaced by probability. Is it alright? So it is under root sigma. Instead of f there will be p. X minus x bar is also termed as mu square into sigma pi. Standard deviation will be is equal to sigma. Now understand, summation of any variable, here variable is this full is your variable, multiplied by probability, anything multiplied by probability is expected value of x minus nu whole square, divided by sigma pi. What is the answer of sigma pi? Total probability is always 1. So if you don't divide it by 1, even if you divide it by 1, it does not make any difference. So if you don't divide it by 1, then also this will be your answer. So summarizing this, standard deviation will be expected value of x minus x bar whole square. This will be our first formula for standard deviation. We can also summarize this. Is it all? Another formula for standard deviation when the frequency is given is a sigma fi x square upon sigma fi minus x bar whole square when the frequency is given. Is it alright? This we have learned in standard deviation. Is it alright? So standard deviation sigma fi x square is nothing but expected value of x square. Sir, where is multiplied by p? Multiplied by probability is nothing but expected value divided by sigma fi will always be 1 because now it is probability minus mu whole square. Summarizing this, a standard deviation will be expected value of x square upon 1. Even if I don't write it is alright, nu square. Is it alright? Which is under root expected value of x square minus nu square. I can use both this formula to find out standard deviation when probability distribution is given. So you told that probability distribution is the same as a frequency distribution. Can't we use the formula of frequency distribution, take Fi as probability and find out the answer? Believe me, the answer will be absolutely same. It is the same formula, just we have reduced it to, because sigma Fi is 1, we have reduced it to a smaller version formula, which is nothing but this 2. This will be taking it as expected value, and whenever there is probability distribution and we want to find out standard deviation, understand this is a standard deviation of frequency distribution, so all the properties of standard deviation will apply to this also. This is a standard deviation. Yes, if they tell us to find out variance, I will do square of this. Is it all? We all know square of standard deviation is nothing but variance. Is it all? This is expected value, probability distribution, and standard deviation in the 0.5, 0. Now you cannot change the probability. Is it right? So what is expected value of x is 1, 2, total will be 3. Expected value will be 3. What will be expected value of y? This is 1.5. This is 3. This is 4.5. Expected value of y will be 4.5. Now I am taking variable x plus y and finding out expected value of x plus y. What will be x plus y? 5, 10. What is the probability? 0.5, 0.5. This is 2.5. This is 5. This is 7.5. Can I prove expected value of x plus expected value of y is equal to expected value of x plus y? Yes, expected value of x is 3, this is 4.5, this is 7.5. So 7.5 is equal to 7.5. Is it all? So this is very simple to do. Third, expected value of constant k into x will be is equal to constant k into expected value of x. Is it all right? So say my x is this 2 into 1 and 2 into 2. Is it all right? What is expected value of x in this case? If the probability is 0.5, 0.5, this will be 1. This will be 2, it is 3. Is it alright? Now, if I take 2 common, 2 is common constant. Is it alright? 2, 2, I am taking out. So what is left is 1 and 2. What is the expected value of this particular variable without taking this constant 2? Is 1, 2 into 0.5 into 0.5. So this is 0.5, this is 1. That is nothing but 1.5. Is it alright? Now, what I have taken 2 common was removed. Is it alright? So, if this was 2 into x, what is expected value of 2 into x is 3. What is this x? Is it alright? What is expected value of x is 1.5. Is it right? If I multiply it by 2, 2 expected value of x will be 2 into 1.5, that is nothing but 3. This is proved. This 2 can be taken here. Just find out expected value of x and then multiply it by 2. Then also you will be getting the answer. Right. Fourth, expected value of xy will be expected value of x into expected value of y. Right. Let us prove this also. Say my x is 2 and 4, probability is 0.5, 0.5. Y is 1 and 2, probability is 0.5, 0.5. Expected value of x will be 3. Expected value of y will be 1.5. Let me find out x into y. 2 into 1 2, 4 into 2 8, probability is 0.5, 0.5. What is the expected value of x plus y is 5? Is that right? Can I prove expected value of x into expected value of y is equal to expected value of x into y? Yes, expected value of x is 3 into 1.5. That's a mistake. 2 ones are 2, 4 twos are 8. This is 0.5, this is 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. 2 into 0.5 is 1, 4, this is 5. Alright, why we are not getting the answer? Try to understand. Because for this property to be clear, both the variable should be independent. Here the variables are dependent upon each other. X and y are related to each other. They should be independent. Is it alright? So here we are not getting an answer, but these are properties of expected value. Is it alright? So properties of expected value: if all the variables are constant k, then expected value is k. Expected value of x plus y is equal to expected value of x into plus expected value of y. Expected value of constant k into r will be k into expected value of x. Expected value of x into y will be expected value of x into expected value of y. And these are all properties of expected value. Hello friends. Let us do something regarding expected value of x into y is equal to expected value of x into expected value of y. Now in previous lecture we have seen that this does not hold true. Let's try it once again. 2, 4, 5, 10. What is the probability? 0.5. This is x, this is y. What is the probability? 0.5. What is the expected value of x? 1, 2. This will be expected value of x. 5 into 0.5, 0.5. This is 2.5. This is 5. Expected value of y will be 7.5. What is x into y? Is 2 into 5, 10. 4 into 10, 40. Probability is 0.5, 0.5. This is 5 and 20. This is 25. Let us try it out whether 7.5 into 3 is 25 or not. 7.5 into 3 is 22.5. Is it right? So expected value of x into expected value of y, that is 3 into 7.5 is equal to 22.5, which is not equal to expected value of x into y. This is expected value of x into y. Yes, correct. So this properties does not hold true. I agree. Understand, this property holds true only if x and y are independent. Please concentrate. Let us not go into detail of proving this, but try to understand if this is not equal to expected value of x and y. You can prove that x and y are not independent. You can take 10 examples. Normally you will not be getting answer, and so you can easily prove that x and y are not independent. So try to understand this property. We will be using this property to prove whether two variables are dependent or independent. Is it alright? So if this is not proved, yes, it is difficult to prove this formula, but if it is not proved, we can always say that they are not independent, because this formula is applicable only to independent units. Let us solve some of the questions of expected value. An unbiased coin is tossed 3 times. Find the expected value of the number of heads and also its standard deviation. So, if the heads are thrown 3 times, let me first find out n. Sorry. It is head, 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 2 heads. Head, head, tail, tail, head, 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 tail, head, 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 tail over here, second place, yes. There's 2 heads, 1 head, tail, head, head, tail, head, sorry, tail, head, tail, head, tail, 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 head. This is 1 head, 1 head is tail, tail, tail. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probability of number of heads. There can be 0 head, 1 head, 2 head, 3 head. 0 head probability is tail, 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 1 divided by 8. 1 head, 3 divided by 8, 3 divided by 8, 1 divided by 8. Total of probability distribution should be 1. Is it all? They are telling us to find out expected value of this distribution. Is it all? So expected value is nothing but this is x, this is p, it is sigma xi pi. You just need to multiply this to find out the answer. I am directly writing the answer, it is 1.50. Also, standard deviation of this distribution. Alright, how to find out standard deviation? Is it alright? Then I'll be using the formula standard deviation is equal to under root expected value of x square minus nu. Nu is nothing but this. Expect nu whole square. Now expected value of x square is to be found out. So instead of x, I'll be writing x square 0, 1, 4, 9. Probability 1 upon 8, 3 upon 8, 3 upon 8, 1 upon 8. Find out expected value of x square answer. It is nothing but 3. If you will multiply this all, use the function of grand total, you will be getting answer of 3. So expected value of x square is 3 minus nu is 1.5 square. So this answer is 0.75. I'll be doing under root of 0.75, 0.75 under root, I'll be getting 0.866. This is how we find out standard deviation of this particular Let's solve this question. A random variable has a following probability distribution. So what is x? Is a 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. And what is the probability? Is 0 0.5, 0 0.20, 40, 15 and 0 0.10. Find out e x minus x square, also obtain variance of 3x minus 4. Now understand. First let me find out expected value of x. Expected value of x from this table itself. Is it all? It is this is 0.6. This is 5 2s are 10 1. This is 7 4s are 28 2.8. This is 9.6. And this is 1.2. And this is 1. Is it all? So what is the expected value of x? Is nothing but total of this, which is nothing but total of this is nothing but 6.6. Calculator also. It is 0.6 plus 0.2 plus 2.8 plus 1.2 plus 1. It's 5.8. What is the mistake? 7 4s are 28 is 2.8. 1.2, yes. 10 into 1 is 1, yes. So it is 0.6 plus 1 plus 2.8 plus 1.2 plus 1. Yes, it is 6.6. Is it all right? So expected value of x is 6.6. Is expected value of x. Now, expected value of x is 6.6, but I want expected value of x minus expected value of x. Expected value of x is nothing but x bar. Is it alright? So we have learned it is nothing but an average. So we want expected value of what? X minus x bar. Let me find out x minus x bar. X is 4, x bar is 6.6, 4 minus 6.6 is 2.6. 5 minus 6.6 is 1.6, 7 minus 6.6 is 0.4, 8 minus 6.6 is 1.4, 10 minus 6.6 is 3.4. This is x minus x bar, but I want x minus x bar whole square. So it will be square of this. So it will be 2.6. Calculator. 2.6 multiplied by is equal to 6.76. 1.6 is equal to multiplied by is equal to is 2.56. 0.4 is equal to multiplied by is equal to is 0.16. 1.4 multiplied by is equal to is 1.96. 3.4 multiplied by is equal to is 11.56. This is x minus x bar whole square. I want to find out expected value of the same. So multiplied by p. What are the probabilities? 0.15, 0.20, 0.40, 0.15, 0.10. This will be nothing but expected value of x minus x bar whole square. Sorry. If you don't know, follow the GT rule. 6.76 multiplied by 0.15 is equal to 2.56 multiplied by 0.2 is equal to 0.16 multiplied by 0.40 is equal to 1.96 multiplied by 0.15 is equal to 11.56 multiplied by 0.10 is equal to MRC is coming to 3.04. So GT will come to 3.04. Multiply all this, press is equal to, is equal to, is equal to, is equal to, is equal to. What does GT does is it adds all the figures which were after is equal to. So this all figures will be automatically added once you press GT, which is nothing but equal to 3. Is it all? So this answer is nothing but 3. Is it all? Now let me find out what is this. How we find out standard deviation of x under root expected value of x minus nu whole square. This is exactly this. So what is this answer is 3. So under root 3 will be standard deviation of x. Is that correct? Now what they want variance of another variable which is 3x minus 4. Say 3x minus 4 is y. So 3x minus, what they want variance of y. Let me find out standard deviation of y. Is it alright? It is modulus b into standard deviation of x. What is this? Properties of standard deviation. What is modulus b? 3 into standard deviation of x is under root 3. Is it alright? So 3 into under root 3 will be standard deviation of y, but they want variance of y. So standard deviation of y whole square, 3 under root 3 whole square this is 9 into 3, which is nothing but 27. If you have taken here 3.04, the answer would be exact. Let me take even 3.04. 3 into under root 3.04. This will be 9 into 3.04 because I need to do square of this. Is it all? 9 into 3.04. It is 27.36. This is the exactly correct answer. This is the approximate correct answer. You should normally ignore this and try to solve an exact answer. This is variance of 3x minus 4. What we have taken 3x minus 4 is y. Use the property of standard deviation and we have found out variance. Next question, 16.29. In a business venture, a man can make a profit of rupees 50,000 or incur a loss of rupees 20,000. So what are x? He may earn a profit of 50,000. He may incur a loss of 20,000. The probability of making profit and loss from the past experiences are probability is 0.75, 0.25. What is his expected profit? Expected profit. Profit we have taken as x is nothing but 50,000 into 0.75. 37,500 positive. 20,000. This is 5,000. Is it It is 32,500 positive. So expected profit is 32,500. We have done this, right? That if there is a any business venture, expected value is important to make a decision. If expected value is positive, you should take a risk and do this type of business. Next question. A box contains 12 electric lamps, of which 5 are defective. So 5 electric lamps are defective. A man selects 3 lamps at random. What is the expected number of defective lamps in his selection? So total there are 12 lamps. 5 are defective, 7 are non-defective. A man selects 3 lamps at random. Is it alright? So if 3 lamps are selected, what are number of defective possible? There are 0 defective lamp, there are 1 defective lamp or 2 defective lamp. All 3 are defectives. What are the probabilities? Let me find out separately. What is the probability of 0 defective lamp? From 5, you should be selecting, see, 0, and from 7, which are non-defective, you should be selecting 3, 7C3, divided by total selection will be 12C3. So 5C0 into 7C3 divided by 12C3 will be 35 divided by 220. By permutation combination formula, you can find out this answer on your own. This is 35 divided by 220. 1 defective, 5C1 into 7C2 divided by 12C3. You will be getting answer of 105 divided by 220. It will be 105 divided by 220. 2 defectives, 5C2 multiplied by 7C1 divided by 12C3. Again you will be getting an answer of 70 divided by 220. 70 divided by 220. 3 defectives, 5C3 into 7C0 divided by 12C3 will be 10 divided by 220. It is 10 divided by 220. To verify your answer, this answer should be 1. They want expected value of this. Expected value of defective lamps is sigma xi pi. Again, do it with grand total function. If you are not knowing grand total function, you should learn this grand total function. Your answer will be 1.25. This can also be done with memory plus function. This both functions I will be explaining you in detail when we will be doing time value of money. That is simple interest and compound interest in your mathematics. That topic Satish sir will not be taking, I will be taking. Next question. Moidul draws 2 balls from a bag containing 3 white and 5 red balls. He gets rupees 500 if he draws a white ball, 200 if he draws a red ball. What is his expectation? Now, understand there is a bag which is containing 3 white. Yes, let me draw 3. Those are white balls and 5 are red. These are red balls. He gets 500 if he draw white balls and 200 if he draws. How many balls he is selecting? 2 balls. So both may be white, one white, one red, both may be red. These are the only three possibilities. There is no other possibilities. If he gets both white ball, he will be getting rupees 1000. If he gets both one white, one red, he will be getting rupees 700. If he selects both red, he will be getting 400 extra. Let us denote X as the money he is getting 1700. What is the probability that he will be getting 1000? Is same as what is the probability he will be getting two white balls? What is the probability that he will be getting two white? Is given by how many white balls are there? 3C2. Red ball he should be selecting 0 divided by total 8C2. Is it alright? This will be the selection by which he can draw two white balls. I will be writing directly answer, which is 3 by 28. This answer is 3 by 28. One white, one red. 3C1 into 5C1 divided by 8C1. I will be directly writing the answer is 15 divided by 28. Sorry, 8C2. 15 divided by 28. This will be 10 divided by 28. Both red will be 5C2 into 3C0 divided by 8C2, which will be nothing but 10 by 28. I know this because the total answer should be 1. This is the probability distribution. Expected value is sigma xi pi, that is multiplication of this both. You will be getting an answer which is 625. Now the question is, would he consider it a fair game if he is asked to pay rupees 400 for participating? Yes, because his expected profit is 625, which is greater than 400, which is participating fees. He would consider it as a fair game. See, it is not written that whether he will be winning the game or losing the game. It depends upon chances. But if he wants to take a genuine and knowledgeable and in long term profitable decision, he should play this type of game. Next question. A random variable x. A random variable x has the following probability distribution. So this is the probability distribution. We know that total of probability should be 1. So but there is only one variable, one equation will be happen, will be easily able to find out k. Is it right? Find out the value of the k, that we can work it out. Find out probability x less than 3 greater than equal to 4 between 2 and 5. Is it right? So first let us find out k. So can I write down 0 plus 2k plus 3k plus k plus 2k plus k square plus 7k square plus 2k square plus k is equal to 1. Is it alright? The formula. Which are k square? This 1, 2, 3, 7 plus 2, 9, 10. 10k square, which is k 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 9k, 1 coming on this side, minus 1 is equal to 0. Is it right? Can I write down 10 ones are 10, 10k square plus 10k minus k minus 1, 10k minus k is 9k is equal to 0, 10k common, k plus 1 minus 1 common, k plus 1 is equal to 0. So 10k minus 1 or k plus 1 is equal to 0. So k is equal to 1 by 10 or k is equal to minus 1. Now the probability cannot be minus 1. So k is 1 by 10. Find out the probability of x less than 3. What is x less than 3? 1, 2 and 3. Agreed? 3 is to be taken? No, because it is less than 3 and not less than equal to 3. It is 0 plus 2k plus 3k. It is 0 plus 2 into 1 by 10 plus 3 into 1 by 10, which is nothing but 2 upon 10 plus 3 upon 10 is equal to 5 upon 10, which is nothing but half. P greater than equal to 4. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. See, what I can do is this. I am having answer of this. I can add one more k in it. So what was this answer? 5 by 10. Add one more k in it. Plus 1 by 10. It is 6 by 10. Now it is answer of this. But I want answer of this. So what can I do is 1 minus this will be nothing but answer of this, because I know total is 1. Is it alright? This will be 4 upon 10. X greater than 2. X greater than 2 and x less than equal to 5. Probability of this I want to find out. Greater than 2 less than equal to 5 will be this. Alright. That is 3, 4 and 5. 3 is k, 4 is 2k and 5 is k square. This is 1 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10 plus k square is 1 upon 10 whole square. 1 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10 plus 1 upon 100. This is 10 plus 20 plus 1 upon 100. This is 31 upon 100. Is it right? Those are all the answers of this particular question.